Every day you share the road with big rigs. A recent round of inspections in southeastern Wisconsin forced a third of the big trucks pulled over to be taken off the road for safety violations.
That's right. It actually raised a big red flag for us and launched a 12 News investigation. And what I discovered raises many questions about your safety on Wisconsin roads.
We got one coming in now.
Good, right there. Hold it.
Some of these vehicles that we're inspecting should not be out on the road.
None of these are filled out. Where do you do your inspections? How do you log your inspections?
Your family could be driving next to this vehicle, or someone from my family could be next to this vehicle when clearly it shouldn't be on the road. It's unsafe.
At any given time,
Okay, David. Great.
certified inspectors
Check the mount, the box.
with Milwaukee Police, the Milwaukee County Sheriff, and Wisconsin State Patrol
Horn.
pull big trucks off our roadways to take a closer look.
Tires look good.
Some of the violations discovered aren't serious. However, other violations can be deadly.
There's a leaf spring that's cracked here, and a leaf spring that's cracked there. It's silent here right now while he's driving, but maybe in 1,000 miles, it could be deadly for somebody else.
So far in 2014, inspectors in Wisconsin have crawled around nearly 21,000 trucks and issued nearly 71,000 violations. WISN took a closer look at those numbers and found some good news. Overall, violations were down more than 31% between 2010 and 2013. We also discovered the most serious violations that pull trucks off the road were down nearly 22%.
All right, he's gonna write it up, get you out of here, okay?
Even though overall violations are down, some very serious violations have increased. Violations of hazardous materials leaking from containers grew nearly 200% since 2010. Improperly secured hazardous materials violations are also up more than 50% during the same time.
Any increase in the out-of-service violations, in trending in that direction is something that needs to be addressed by the industry.
Steve Kepler is the executive director of the Commercial Vehicle Safety Alliance, the creator of all the guidelines used by inspectors. He says hazardous materials violations could be directly tied to inexperienced drivers or companies.
There's a lot of fleets, that's not their core business. It's a small percentage of what they move on a day-to-day basis, so they may not be entirely knowledgeable about how to properly secure those loads.
Speed is a factor in crashes every year. WISN found that incidents of speeding of up to 11 miles per hour over the posted limit are up nearly 48% among drivers of large trucks. And 1 in 19 large truck drivers were cited last year for either having improper insurance or none at all.
1.5 inches on the left.
Here, the inspector is measuring a truck's brakes. If they're faulty, it will mean the truck won't go anywhere anytime soon.
And right away they would be placed out of service, and that's required to be fixed immediately before they're allowed to leave.
Something required for 245 drivers last year when the brakes were deemed inoperable or defective.
80,000 pounds, you kind of need all your brakes to stop that vehicle.
Their goal is to get the high-risk operators off the road. And everything we can do to do that, is really that's the end game.
That's automatic out of service, so he won't be going anywhere.
Deputy Stephen Parr and Steve Kepler say while they are pulling the worst of the worst off the roads, it's not all that bad.
And we do see a lot of good companies out there, and they take care of their equipment.
There's a lot of very responsible companies out there that are doing things right and that have performance that equates to that. But there's plenty of them that aren't doing things right. Unfortunately, too many of them roll the dice.
Deputy Parr explained these trucks are stopped randomly. Inspectors usually spot those visible violations, lights out, registration issues, or traffic violations. Now, those issues often lead to other discoveries. However, these inspectors don't need probable cause to stop a truck to conduct an inspection.